Okay, here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Um, with this stream, I'm going to go rookie. I'm going to use basic ball throughout and lower level clubs. So you'll take a look right here. This is pretty much what I hit the whole time. Um, I do break out my big dog right there, but you can see everything's low level. Goliath, Apache, um, even the Viper isn't that high. See, I haven't unlocked much. This is a relatively new account, but I only play low, like Tour 2, Tour 3, and that's about it. So this is pretty much the clubs I'm going to be using. And like I said, I only switch the wood, so I try to keep it simple. A lot of 2 to 1s, a lot of plus 10%, a lot of minus 10%, a lot of, yeah, a lot of those shots. So we shall see. My goal, let's see where we're at. As you can see, 24 is usually the standard in rookie, which you can see that'll still get you a top 30. My goal is to get a minus 28. So 28 will put me second. Let's see, he got a 27, so that'll definitely, 27. I'm guessing if I get the same score, yeah, see. So with hole 5, I was able to hit the hole in one. Or no, I think that's a drop. And then there's a hole in one, I believe, on 16, which is number 7. So I'm hoping to get those drops again. Then obviously hit my albatross twice. I believe I have it locked in. I've had 2 separate wins on that, on number 9, number 18. The 2 wins have been 3 and 5.5. So I'm hoping it stays the same on the accuracy. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. So again, minus 28 is pretty much what I'm looking to get. I'll settle for 26, but if you hit a 20, whenever you hit something, you should expect to get it the next time, especially if you took notes. So, and there's quite a few drops I did not get, so minus 28 should be about right, as long as I'm hitting my perfect shots. So on this shot, I'm going in between the trees right there. There's a gap in there. I'll kind of show you how I get it. Max curl to the left, max topspin, and you'll kind of drop down there, and it should be close enough for a topspin dart shot. So if not, then I'll have to adjust to an Apache, which will be a low-level Apache, and just hopefully I don't have to get to that because I don't feel like going there. So he's going to go on that side over there. Not a bad shot, just elevation. I try not to mess with elevation too much unless I have no choice. So, alright, so we're going to go up here, max top spin. What I do is I just set it right here in the middle. Yellow touches right in between the trees. And I'm going to go 2 to 1. And then max curl to the left. Alright, so that'll hit and roll. Oh, I hit the tree. Of course I did. Apache shot to start. Okay, not really sure what happened there because it's not supposed to go that far, but I'll make a note. So we're going to go with our Apache shot and go in dead angle, so it'll probably just be a 2 to 1, depending on the angle, but probably do a couple of backspin. But lesson learned, I'll move it over to the far, maybe 3/4 to the right, and then hook it, but that was very surprising. I don't know why I did that. It usually leaves yourself plenty of room for that curl shot, but okay. Surprises. We'll just roll with it and maybe get a drop here. So let's see what we get here. Alright. Alright, let's let's see how far my Apache it's going to be. Pretty much max. Okay, so I like to always just do 2 backspin just to slow it down going downhill. Go right at it. About there, because that's probably where it would end up. And then we'll go ahead going downhill. Let's do just a good old-fashioned 2 to 1. So 2.5. And not a great shot. It's not going to be good. Unless I get lucky. Better be lucky than good, I'll tell you what. So at least I know I need to go 2 to 1 plus 10%. So let me make a note of that. Apache 2 to 1 plus 10% if I hit the tree. Okay, like I said, when you play this game, it's better to be lucky than good. So let's keep on keeping on. Now, knowing Golf Clash the way I know, they're probably going to take one back from me later on. They like to settle the score, but hopefully not. You know, I want to get at least, 4 drops, and all the drops are pretty much, okay. So with this one, do about half a backspin, and then kind of move to where it's going to go right kind of at it. Where's that spot? Kind of like right there. Okay, right at it. And then 2 to 1 plus or minus 10%, so it's going to be around 3-ish. Alright. I added just a little bit of curl because I was a little bit worried. And yeah, I need a little more curl. Alright, so I like the speed. 2 to 1 minus 10%, and then I guess touch with the curl. Let's just touch the inner ring to the left, because all I did was move it a little bit, maybe a little bit into it just to make sure. Or I'll just put or aim half a square left, and then do the same adjustment and don't worry about it. All right. Okay, again, one of those ones that's like if you drop it, it's obviously a much easier shot if you have a ball with side spin. But with a basic ball, it is what it is. Alright, so let's let him finish up, and then we will move on. And I'll be forfeiting all of these, especially playing a rookie with only 1,000 coins that you lose, and I think this accounts in the 200 grand range, so I can afford 18,000. Plus, I don't plan on losing them all. So, no, what are you doing? Did you really just walk? Come on now. Okay, thank you. Some people do that, unfortunately, and they just let you sit there and wait. Alright, so here we go. This one is my extra mile, and then I should need a Goliath. This is an overpower and curl. I go on the right side. I'm hoping to get into the 350 range where I could be, and then from there try. I think it's this is the rough bump one, which again, not a fan of the rough bump, especially unless it's left to right. Unless it's crosswind, absolutely. Rough bump's awesome. This one, not so much. So, alright, what's going on here? Does he have a bad connection, or? Messing up my rhythm. All right, so with that big, you know, normally with a 3, with the low end I would be here. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust a little more. Basically 2.5. And then go ahead and push you up. Which is nice because I won't have to do super max power, but definitely want to do the curl. Ah, and of course I missed to the right. Come on, go, 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 go. Now stop. Okay, yeah, that. I mean, there's my 355 range, so at least I reached the same range, so that helps. Um, the Goliath should be 3 to 3.5 top spin. A 4 equals like 2.5 wind, so it's like going uphill and stuff. It's just going to be interesting, so we'll see. Um, One thing good about being big on that side is I might be lined up right with the wind, so that might get interesting. Why didn't he overpower there? I would have overpowered, but let's see if I can save him here. All right, so yep, directly on me, and of course I'm in between clubs, but that's okay. See, I'll still do my 3.5, and I want it to land right. Basically, I want it to land right where that 2 is. So I just wish I knew the wind was. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go right at it, and then I'll adjust the thing. So I'll go 2, 2, 3.5. Let's go. Getting home. Okay, so I need. I think I had to push up. I think I've seen people push up before. So let's do. It was online, so I'm definitely doing 3 equals 2 miles per hour because I only just did 1 ring, which I always think of 2 to 1. And then instead of 3.5, I can go 3.5, but then push up a green ring. And I think that would push me in. We'll try it on the back. So, I mean, granted, I'd rather, it was actually nice to hit over there to have it straight ahead. So that's the ones you got to drop. Anytime I get into trouble, I've said this before on other streams, anytime I get in trouble where I hit a rough or something, look at the wind and then adjust yourself to be straight in. So his shot, he should have made it more left. That way he's straight ahead. You see how the wind's straight right there? That way, even if you're a little bit off, it might still roll forward and go in, even if you're a little off on your adjustments on your rings. So I've nailed a few shots. I know I nailed a shot on pro because of that. Hit a rough and then just lined it up and then saved an eagle on a par 5 on this one. It might have been this hole. I think it was this hole where I hit the rough and I didn't get over the sand. Okay, on to number 4. Alright, so let's look at the wind. Yeah. This one's going to be interesting. We'll see. I believe last time I missed to the left. I do max backspin, 2 to 1 plus 10%. I stop it right at the dark green. And then I missed a couple squares to the left. So I can add curl or I can basically move it over. But I'll check it out and see. So first, there. So it looks like we're doing 2 rings. So I have the ball right to the dark green square, right at it. See, like that. And if I did it, I missed 2 squares. So let me see if I go over. Okay, so it's not that much. So let's do 2 squares. And then adjust 4 rings. Let's see if that's the correct adjustment. Close. Okay, so oh, thanks. Okay, so I like the 2-to-1 plus 10%. I like that. The backspin, I like the speed. Everything was good right up to the darks. But instead of 2, adjust what? 1.8 squares to the right. And that should drop. Okay. That's the tough part, because I think on the first time I played these holes, like I only have one rookie account. I have a couple pro accounts and a couple expert accounts, so it's like if I played more rookie, I'd probably have these more locked in. But you can see this is my thought process. If you have 2 accounts, then, you know, that will enable you to play each hole like 8 times. So get in the hole. I knew he was going to fly. See, that angle's deceiving sometimes when it shows that camera angle. When it shows that camera angle, it seems like it's going to go in, but it doesn't. But man, that guy unlucky. Good luck getting the hole. Now with this shot, if you go down in this thing, hopefully you have something that has topspin, and then you can hit a great shot and it still goes in, because you're going to go straight at it. Or Nirvana should be all right. No, he wants to go topspin and go right at it, because it's going to die on him going up this hill. And you want to take away the angle, so to speak. So you'd come down. I think I've used ones that at least had 3 topspin. So those you'd have a rough iron that has a 3 topspin. I mean, that's always a good one to have. Okay, here we go. That's a good one to use. You just back it up, max top, and then through the hole, and then just push it up a little more up through the hole. And I've hit a great shot and it still goes in. Obviously, you can't hit a big great or a good shot, it won't go in, but doesn't matter the wind either. Just go straight at it. The wind's not going to move it going uphill. All right, so with this shot, we're going to try and hit this one. We have hit this one before. We're just hoping that everything remains the 330-ish mark. I go on the left side. I do a max curl. No, you'll see max topspin, 2-to-1 adjustment, push up 1 green ring, max curl, hit it. Should be around the 330-ish mark. Then I do a Goliath 3 backspin right into, like, there's a dark green square that I go right at it, and then I basically do a 2-to-1 minus like 20%. And we'll see. So he's going to go on that side. Oh, he's already saying unlucky. Oh, that is. Yikes. Might still be able to reach though, especially with a Titan. Alright, so max top. Move it right over here. Basically I have it like right in the rough like that, but not too far where the yellow is. Then I do a 2-to-1, and then move up 1 green, and then curl. Alright, so this one is going to hit, bounce, come on, 332, come on, 332. Oh, flew it, okay. So 332, let's put 339 that time. a lot of times I don't keep the yardage. I mean, it's if you remember to, it's always nice to put it on there just for the sake of, okay, I made it this distance before, and if you're at the right angle, then it can be very similar adjustments with backspin, topspin, 2 to 1, 1 to 1, whatever clubs you use. But for the most part, it's just like it's always nice when you hit a perfect shot. I'll get in the hole. It's like when you hit a rough shot and it's perfect. It's like, man, it sucks when I don't get it. All right, so 3 backspin. 20% is basically going to be like a 2.2. We go right at this, like that. Okay. And then that's going to be like a 2.4. So we'll go right about there. All right. Let's see. Okay, came up short. All right, so push it up a little bit. I still like that angle though. That's not a bad angle. Maybe aim at the left side of the hole, maybe. But I guess it didn't push as it pushed more. I don't understand. I nailed it with like a 4.6 wind, so it's kind of surprising that doing a 2.4, maybe I did not enough. Yeah, maybe I just didn't do enough. So let's go, if it's 3 equals, let's say 2.5. All right. And then we definitely got to push it up some. So let's say on the next light green square. Okay. Okay. This one, I believe I will need my big doggy. This one, max topspin, a little bit overpower, and I touch the right side ball. Right side of the ball touches the right side of the outer curl ring. 60 to 370 range, and then a big dog. So basically I go right here, max top, and with a 3, it's obviously going to hit like right here. So I can aim pretty much right there, and then give my curl, and then I give it a little more, just because the wind's not that great. If the wind was like a 4 to a 5, then I'd probably let it slide, but I'm trying to get it to that 370 range. A little bit of a roll glitch. Maybe I went further than 370 something. Yeah, 371, okay. Not bad, I'll take it. And we do max backspin, 2 to 1. Yellow at the rough. And we shall see. He's kind of doing a nice setup right here. Roll on down. He should be in the probably 380s, maybe even 390s. So he pushed his he's pretty much right with me. Okay. I'll give you the line then. Max backspin. Yeah, I'm a little bit too much to the. So you can see it's not a good shot. Dang, I'm not on it. Didn't move it enough. Okay, but I think right there should be fine. Like normally it's right here. So let's do that. Let's do this. We'll do a 2 to 1. And then I'm going to add curl. Too much curl. Pen's right down there though, so again, this is not one that I plan on making, but I definitely have to curl that more to the right because you can see my angle was bad going towards it because you obviously with that type of ball, with a quasar, you could do it, but using a baseball, not so much. So I want to make sure I do more curl. Just call it max curl. Why not? Max curl. Same setup, max curl. Alright, so moving right along. Got one drop so far, and it was a lucky one. I'll take the lucky ones because there's a lot of times where I'm unlucky, so I don't think of it as luck, I think of it as even. Okay, so hole 7, I've hit this shot. It's basically max backspin, 2-to-1 adjustment with the Viper. So let's wait for this guy. Come on, I want to move on. No idea what he was doing. Hopefully that was a replay. Hopefully that was a replay. But, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, let's get this Viper. Max backspin, 2-to-1 adjustment out of 5.6 wind. So I did a 2-to-1 with that wind. And I nailed it. So we'll see if it's less wind. I might have to push it more. Because it's like 2-to-1 with 5.6. I think it is a headwind, if I'm not mistaken. But it's right where the Goliath turns into the Viper. So, boom, Viper, max backspin, 5.2. So, there we go. Right at it. Let's go. Come on. You know you want to go in. Come on. What in the world? How was that not even close? Huh. Okay. I'm still not throwing out my notes on that one. Because I hit it, like I nailed it. That's crazy. 2-to-1, max backspin. 5.6 was the wind, and I adjusted 5.6. Like basically 2 3/4. 2 3/4 rings. I just did that right. I mean, 5. Huh. And then obviously you can do the rough bump if you can really kill the wind. Yeah, he might hit it. Who knows? Tough. Using the Audrey 2. Is that what it is? Is that what she is? From Little Shop of Horrors. One of my clanmates said that. That was absolutely hilarious. I didn't even look at the new ball. Didn't even know what it looked like. And then someone said like the new ball looks like the Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors. I haven't seen that in so long. Well, you're right. Alright, move on to number 8. Like I said, I need to get at least 2 drops each 9. I got 1 drop, but we'll see. I missed a few drops already. I might minus 31 is pretty ridiculous to get that unless you've been doing some serious notes. All right, so this one, gonna go 2 topspin, max curl to the right. Put the green-ish on the and adjust if needed if I have much bigger wind. Oh, nice. I'd use Kingmaker, I'd use the Berserker. Why not? Put it all the way to the green, put it all the way to, man, oh man, this is gutsy. I like it. If he doesn't hit a great left. Oh, that's gonna be close. Gonna be close. But it rolled out for him. I'm not even sure what that shot would do. I mean, there's this big roll down, but I think he would have been in sand. Yeah, he would have been in sand anyway. All right, so what I do is, 2. And then I just put it kind of where you see the spin, or see the whatever it is, the ball guideline, and just hit, bounce, roll a little bit. And we're thinking 316, 317, okay. 317. Now we got our Goliath. Max backspin with the Goliath. Go right into the hole with the thing and do a 2-to-1 plus 20%, pretty much. So I believe it's going downhill because I think that's what it does. Uh-oh. Well, minimum distance, so he should only move that about 1 ring. No, not even not like half a ring. There you go. Downhill, yeah. And minimum distance, he should be fine. Maximum distance is 1 ring, so this should go in. Come on, get in there. Get in there. That's bogus. Bogus. Absolute bogus. Golf Clash. Alright, so 3 is going to be just under 2 rings. So we're going to push up. Basically go right into the hole. Right into the hole. 3.3 would have been here. So let's move you a little bit. Here we go. Come on, one time. Do I get a second drop? Get there. Nope. Okay. Note to self. Everything was adjusted. Now instead of into the hole, I need to go. Oh, thanks. Oh. I need to go further past the hole. Into the hole further. Apparently. That was my second drop that I could have had, and then 9 could have been. Alright, so like I said, I mean, this is just, it can be frustrating at times, but if I had a second account, I definitely would have could have a phenomenal round with the second account. But to be fair, I have played these holes three times, so yeah. Thank you, sir. Alright, here we go. This one's a little bit of a wild card, but I have locked it in. Just because you have to use some overpower. But it's max topspin. Bottom of the curl ring. Middle, almost like a max curl. And I should be in the 3 or the 410 range. So right here, basically just dead middle, kind of like that. Bring it over here, and then give it overpower. 2, 3, 4. It's okay to miss. Great to the right. All right, get rolling. Get rolling. Give me at least 4 something. No, that's going to be short. Okay, so I'm well short. Not good. So being well short, I'm still using a Viper 3, so 393. I might be further away too, but we'll see. What I do is a 2 to 1 plus 10%, or 2 to 1 if it's lower wind. Mid wind should be 0.5 or 5%, and so on. Because like I said, I've hit it with a 3 wind, and I've hit it with a 5.5 wind, so that's pretty much everything in between. I went 10% and I nailed the 5.5. I went no percent and I did 3 at 3. So let's see how far I'm at. Okay, so 3. I go the diagonal right about there. A little further, right there. And then I should be able to do like 5% will be right about there. Alright, let's see if this is it. Like I said, I have no idea. Nope, I need it more. So anything above a 3 needs to be 10%. So I should have put that at least 4, at least 2 rings. Plus I think I was further away, so I think my adjustments still sound. I just need to be closer. So note to self, if I am far away by at least 10, 15 yards, I need to do a 2 to 1, even with 3.6, do a 2 to 1 plus, almost 20%. I'm thinking plus 20%, so let's put 2 to 1 plus 20%. Oh man, I nail it twice on the opening round. I don't get it on the weekend. Go figure, right? Alright. Let's see if this guy's got it locked in. Nope, not with a great shot. Only I'm allowed to hit the great shots. Apparently, the first hole. Alright. Like I said, 26 is the low. 26 is the absolute low. 28 is my goal. So if I get all my drops, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 drops out there. Believe it or not, 6. So I could get a minus 18, which would give me 31 if I get all my drops. Likelihood, not so much, but you know what? Better to be lucky than good. Alright, let's make the turn. Let's make the turn. Here we go. Alright, so we're going to make our adjustment. Instead of going down the middle, we're going to move it more to the 3/4 right to give it room to not go through the tree. But you still have to do this with curl because the hill going down veers right. So if you don't put curl, yeah, you'll go through, and then it'll veer, and then whoop, right into the right side rough. And rough shots are no fun. Unless you're up close, that's the only way rough shots would be highly feasible, unless you really just kind of do your, all your ring adjustments and everything for whatever rough iron you use. Alright, so we're hoping to get into that 350 range. So, there we go. top. So this is where I was before, basically like right there, right? So let's move you to there, and then do my adjustment 2 to 1. 2 to 1, max curl. This should go through. Yep, I like the view. Bounce, roll. See how it kind of veers right? You want to try to avoid that. That's why you need a curl. Okay, right at the 350s, so this should be a dart, top spin, 2 to 1 plus 10%. It should drop. So, like I said, see now he's going to go that side, so not a good idea. You're going to see exactly what I mean. Unless he hits a great left for some reason, then he'll hit the tree. Nope, he's going to miss it. Now watch, it's going to hit. Roll, roll, think it's good. Nope. And then he ends up in the sand. So you can see the curl is essential. So it's going to show me the Apache. I'm going to bump it down to the dart. Top. Go right at it. Like so. So it's basically like 2 rings, but we'll go just under 2 rings, like about there. Oh my lord. Can I get lucky twice? Nope. Ah, jeez. Of course I hit a great shot with my dart, of all things. My freaking dart. As you can see, 2 to 1 plus 20% falls if I don't hit a great shot, because a great shot makes your shot not go as far. So you can see it would have moved it over just a tad, and it would have rolled straight in, because it would have had enough speed. Instead, I'm doing another tap in. So again, see what I mean? Golf Clash now settled the score, and there's no way I hit a great shot. It forced a great left. Some of you play this game a long time, you realize that sometimes it like, even like an overpower shot, you're like thinking that you've got the timing down, you just kind of let go and it ends up shifting into a perfect or shifts out to a great shot. So I think I've heard a few people that also stream on here and do videos, they say it's like they call it a forced great. So I think that was a forced great, because I'm normally locked in with my dart. My dart's the easiest one because it's so slow. And yet I was still late. Yeah, right. Don't think so, Golf Clash. I'm on to you. Alright, so with my other shot with this one, do 1 backspin, and I either do a little bit of curl or I aim a half. Yeah, this is just getting complicated. Or I aim a half a square to the left. So I think I'll do the aim. We'll see what it looks like. The way I do that is like I move it around, and if it like if it kind of doesn't move that much, then I'll go ahead and aim that way. But if you move your ball guideline left and right, and it the guideline like freaking shifts like crazy over just little moves, then you want to do the curl, because you want that to land in that same spot. And because if you miss just a little bit to the left, it'll kick you way to the left. So this one's 2 to 1 plus 10%. So is it 10? No, minus 10%. So it should be 3.6. Okay, so kind of right at it. See how it moves a lot? So I'm going to add curl. Don't like it. Alright, so let's go. I hate these. Let's go 3.6, right about there. And then add my curl. Another great shot. This is really ridiculous. Very ridiculous. And you can see, like, with a great shot, the more I hit right, the more it kicks left, which is weird. So, okay, 0 for 2 on my drops. Well, that one I don't really plan on dropping out of my 6 that I thought. First one should have been a drop. Number 3 could be a drop. 4 could be a drop. 5 has been a drop. 7 has been a drop. 8 could be a drop. And definitely 9. So, sorry guys, my minus 31 isn't going to make it. I'm going to have to get seriously lucky, because 2 holes in and I'm hitting great shots. So maybe I'm getting delirious. Alright. Here we go. Bingo. Alright, so hole number 3. I mean, especially with the rough bump. Because hole number 3 is that rough bump, and I was online, so I was correct. I did 3 equals 2. 3 wind equals 2, and then push up 1 green. I'm guessing he's going to quit. Let's see who wins. Come on, I can forfeit faster. Come on, give it to me, give it to me, come on. Fast, fast, fast. Oh. Boom, boom. Got him. Yes. I like it when it's a race. I make my own little mini games. Why not? Man, played 12 holes and I've moved all the way up to 91st, huh? That's what happens when you don't use the glitch of Golf Clash, where you enter in later and not as many people sign up. Obviously, this is a full 100 people because I clicked on I looked at it right after, so it'll have all the people. I have another video if you want to watch that, with the glitch of the tournaments, where if you can shoot a good round, but normally a good round puts you in the 15 to 20 range. If you do the glitch, you'll be in the top 10, and anytime you get in the top 10 in the glitch, you'll get like a lot more coins. But then it drops 10th place. It'll start dropping dramatically to make up for it. All right, 3.9. That one I should be able to stick with the blue. I'll go just a little bit more, just to be careful. And we're going to do, sorry, I'm just taking a look. It's saying max OP, but I don't know if I want to do max. Put it right there. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this should send me down to 355. Nope, I'm short. So now I'm definitely going to have to use my Viper. How am I short? I had 3. I had 5.8 and moved it, and the other one I did this shot on, I only had 3. So how am I like that short? Oh Lord. But hopefully I'm not in between clubs. I know I'm going to be angled perfectly for it, but I really don't want to do a Viper shot. Please be high wind. Please be high wind. Please, please, please be high wind. So I can do my adjustment, and then if I do my adjustment, then I should be fine. It needs to be like a 5 wind. At least a 5. That way I can do 4. And that way I can just kind of angle it and then push up a little bit, because I've never got to push up with 3.5. Very nice shot. No, 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 slow down. Yeah, that's tough. Alrighty, I think I'm in between. Oh, of course. Look at that. Of course it's a 3. Really? A 3. Golf Clash, seriously. Seriously, dude. Alright, let's just hope we don't screw this up. So let's go right about there. We're gonna do what, going uphill. It's almost like it's like barely into the 2 range. So let's go 2 and push up a little bit. And I hit a great shot anyway. And I crushed it. See, so inconsistent. I want to look back at that bounce I had off my drive. So I think the bounce hit the side of the hill and made it stay lower than a normal like big bounce, because I've always flown way past. It's ridiculous that it's like making me do mid adjustments when I'm doing everything the same thing I did 3 times, 4 times. 4 times I played this hole and I did it the same way. I did it the exact same way. And this one I end up having to use the Viper. All of them I had to use the Goliath for. So it's absolutely ridiculous. Now I gotta try and save a rough shot or else I lose one of my shots. Now I'm looking at a dang 25 maybe. Alright. I think I have the razor or something. No. Okay. All I could do is hope. I'm straight at it, so move it just a little bit to allow. No, it's uphill a little bit, so let's just go straight at it. Come on, one time. Get in the hole. Right. Right. Boy, when Golf Clash wants to settle the score, it sure does. That ball didn't even move back a tad, so I had to put like, what, 1 bar of backspin or something? Like, really? I wasn't dead on. That ball did not move one bit. And it wasn't even going uphill that much. Okay, now I've lost a shot, so great. Now you got me pissed. Alright. Stupid. Alright, let's try and nail this shot. So, I'm going to do the max backspin, 2 to 1 plus 10%. Aim right at the dark green. And then move it 1.8 squares to the right and just hit. God, that pisses me off so much. It's like, you know, it's like I make the notes to make sure I can stay consistent, so it's around the same thing. I'm way short for some reason with the same type of, says here right in my notes that I have to do with 3 miles per hour. I did an overpower to the bottom part, so I don't understand what happened. It killed my drive, killed my rough bump, and then, yeah, just killed everything. So now I need a drop. Let's get one, because I need 4 drops now. All of a sudden, 4 in 6 holes to get to my 28, which is what I should have had in the first place. So. He's going to roll past. See, it shows like it's going to go in, then it rolls down into the rough. Alright, so, like I said, I like my speed. So, we're going to keep the same speed. I'm just going to go a 4 adjustment, because that should be about that. And then right up here, where it's to the, so like that. Alright. And then we're going to move over about that much. I don't know, guys. Nope. Same shot. Same exact shot. Look at that. I adjusted less than 2 rings that time. And I believe the wind was about the same. So that should have went in. But nope. They give me 1 luck shot on the front 9. And then they decide to just basically, yeah, even though you make your adjustments, it's not going to be the same thing. That doesn't make any sense. Nice shot. I don't know if you're a robot or not. We'll see if he says thanks. Probably a robot. Oh, man. I don't get it. Did I really have to adjust just under 2 rings for it to go in? I mean, Lord. Yeah, that was a replay. A replay makes a rough save, huh? Okay. We're just strolling along here. Alright, number 5. I'm going to go on the left side. And then it's going to be 2 to 1 minus 20%. Yeah. This one I'm not very confident on, but, you know, we're still going to do it. Hopefully we can make it. Alright. So the wind's going to be pretty high. So I'm going to do minus 20%. And then kind of aim to the left side of the hole, I guess. Alright, he's going on the right side, huh? I mean, I'm guessing either way you got plenty of fairway to work with, but, you know. Oh, massive wind on this one. So right there, a little bit of gap in between the yellow. 2 to 1. Push up. Push up too much because of the 6. I don't know if the 6 matters. Through. Roll on down. 330-ish. Okay. Alright, so 3 backspin. Ends at the dark green. And then left of the hole. Let's see what the wind's going to be on this one. Again, I have hit this shot, so I believe when I hit it, it was on a little bit on the right side, so left side of the hole does make sense. The big problem with replays, and I've said this before in other streams, is that you never get saved from a replay. They never make a great shot. They always just do the norm. So be ready for that kind of stuff. Alright, so this should be a 4 because it's 20%. Into the dark. Right there. Aim just to the left. And then 2 to 1 minus 20, so it should be 4, which is 2 rings. I don't know. Bingo. Alright. That view had me a little bit scared on that one. Okay, got a drop. So that's 1. That saves my other shot. But now I need to get another drop to get my 26 at least. But 27 would be much better. Oh, I'm getting into the jumps now. So you can see, like, all these guys are pretty much done. So 27 will still get me top 10. 26, I believe. Oh, I got an extra eagle, so I don't know if that breaks the tie there. But yeah, that'll, I mean, but again, that's banking on another drop. See, that's why every drop matters. So it is 6 hole. I need to put more curl. I'm gonna do the same setup, just more curl. Still want to be around the 370 range, but more to the right. Max backspin, 2 to 1, and then we'll see. Am I just gonna get all replays now? No one else is playing? Come on now. Alright. Wind's gonna be relatively high, so I won't have to do as much topspin as I really need to. Or overpower. Normally I just do that's just a smidge just to get it going a little bit. Let it roll down that hill a little bit. But my main concern is get it to the right side. Whatever I have to do, get it to the right side. See, he's going to have to use that curl. Or he's going to have to use his side spin for sure. Unless he's going to hit it early and then let it bump over the rough. Okay, so 4 is not too bad. Right here. Yeah. Put it right on the fringe, right down the middle. Max curl. Don't even bother with the overpower, just let it do what it's gonna do. Roll on down, that should be at the 365, 355, like seriously. I don't get it. I don't understand, like, how, if I give a little bit of overpower to a 3, it goes 15 yards further. That's just silliness, but that's alright. We do max backspin. I should be right at it. The yellow should be, I mean, I did move it. I did put more curl on it, so I should have a direct shot at it. But again, this isn't one of the drops that I want. I mean, I'll take a drop, but... Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can get this. Be a nice way to... Okay, so max backspin is not going to be an option because I'm back here. So let's do 2. And then 2 to 1, what is it? Just 2 to 1, okay. So let's go 2 to 1. Let's go 1.5. I just didn't think it was going to reach. Crit right anyway, so whatever. This is definitely a luck shot. Alright, so just take my shot and move on. Alright, so hole 6. So we got 1, 2, 3 to get 2 drops. Now, I've made my hole in 1 on 7. So And the last time it was a 5.2 and I was way right. So I'm going to have to maybe do a little less when it's lower wind instead of 2 to 1, like minus 5% maybe. But see what I mean? These replays, they hit exactly perfect. It's just hilarious. They hit exactly right. Alrighty, we need 2 drops. 2 drops would be awesome. All 3 drops would be even better. Golf Clash, they might not let me have another drop. I had to earn my second one. Alright, yep, replay. You can tell by if you see on the upper left, see how my time is already down? Once you see it start at like 9 o'clock, that means it's a replay. Because they speed you up, and they want you to hurry for some reason. It's like, there's no hurry. Alright, B5.6. B5.6, because that's what I hit it on. Went right at it. Replays the whole way out, so it's going to slow the stream down. Great. Looks like I gotta wait an extra 15, 20 seconds just to get an opponent. Okay, so max backspin. Go right into the hole. And we'll see. Alright, the 3.5 makes me feel better, so I'm thinking it's going to be in that 5-ish that 5-ish range. That would be nice. That's what's funny, that I'm always hoping for higher wind. See? Replays will never hit the shot for you. Alright, here we go. 5.2, okay. Just barely in. Backspin. Right at it. Now last time I did like a 2.5, so let's do this. So instead of there, let's go just a little bit shorter. Now you saw my adjustment. This should go in. Look at that. Not even, I mean, I don't understand. Don't get it. I nailed this shot. Like, that's so annoying. So even at a 5.2, I went less, and like significantly less, where it should have been way closer than this. Oh boy. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Sounds like I made the adjustment and basically did not want me to do it anyway. So still hoping for a drop. This is real annoying. It's going to bother me. Let's see, favorite shots. It should just be a 1. Let's see, I think it was this shot. Okay, so 5.6. Max backspin. I know I messed around with that to make sure it's just in there. There you go. Max backspin. I was about to take the shot with it to the right side, and then I move it over just to make sure. See, I'm like, wait. Let's center this. So look, center it. Still in complete minimum distance. And then move it just under 3 rings, which is basically 2 to 1. Perfect shot. Bounce, bounce. Look at that. Right in the middle. So how in the world is 5.2 adjusting it? See, I don't get it. Maybe you guys can explain that to me, because that really is annoying. So it's like I've dropped it and then I don't get to drop it at all. So, all right. At least we have this one relatively dialed in. So hopefully we can get that drop, and then hopefully I can get my next drop in the final hole. Because minus 26 will put me in that top. But like I said, when you miss a shot, when you don't get your guaranteed minus 12 every 9, if you just don't get it, if you miss one shot, it throws you out of top 10s and all kinds of stuff. Like, you can't make even little mistakes. Granted, you're playing a lot of people. There's a lot of people that you would think that one mistake does cost you, but you wish it wouldn't. All right, 2. Now, normally it was a 3, and I'd be there. So let's go ahead and adjust it. And then do my curl. I do that just to make sure, because like I said, I'm not looking to see. If I didn't adjust it, I'd be in the rough. Alright, so going right at it. 2 to 1, max backspin. Go a little further than the hole. 2 to 1 plus 20%. Let's do it. Let's see, he's going to do the big fly shot again. I put it like that, and then max curl. A 6 doesn't have a lot of curl. That's the problem. If you had a 7, that'd be much better. But if you hit a great left, let's see. Oh, must have been a good shot. I'm guessing the person he was playing said that. They just play, when it's a replay, they play all replays on the, whatever it is, the thing. So, alright, so we know this is going to be basically 4. Now, last time we went at the hole like so. We didn't reach. So, let's push it up just a little more. And then adjust. Alrighty. I mean, I made the adjustment, right? Bingo. Alright, consistency. That's what I like. Consistency helps. So, there's my drop. Okay, so at least I'm going to get my minus 26. Because the chance of me not getting an eagle is pretty slim. Because this one doesn't take much. Yeah, it takes overpower and stuff, but you can miss great left, you can miss great right. I mean, there's a lot of greats you can miss. Now, granted, I'm saying this, and probably Golf Clash is listening in. Oh, he must have missed it. That's okay, dude. I saved you. Don't worry. Good game. I'm guessing it's a replay. Okay. 26 is feasible even with a missed shot. So you can see minus 27. Now I'm jumping way up. Okay, let's get my top 10. Let's do this. Top 5 would be better. I don't believe I'll be top 3, even with an Albie on this. But I need this ball to get to the, let's see, the 410 to 412 range. If it can get there, then I can make this shot. Now, granted, I did do the 393 last time. I would need to do a 2-to-1 plus 20%. Still do the whole 3 backspin, 2 diagonal squares. So the further I'm away, the more percentages I have to do because of all travels. Oh, this looks like a low wind. But again, your ball guideline, or your yellow ring, green ring, whatever, is going to be in the middle of that island with your max overpower, topspin, all that noise, and curl. And I only do a overpower to the bottom of the curl ring. Would even do less if, if I had some high wind. That's not a bad shot, but it's a tough, I think it's going to be a tough angle for him, though. All right, what wind you got for me? A low wind, of course. So middle, curl. Let's give it some more because it's a 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, should still be okay. But needs to travel, roll, 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 roll. That seems low. Yeah, 4. So I think I'll do the 20% just because I think distance-wise, I think that's what it's going to do to me. I think I would have liked better to be on the more right side of that, but I think my 3 backspin should still play, even with the 2-to-1. So definitely, if it's 5.5, I'm doing plus 20 because it seems like it's going to be high. But let's just do the plus 20, and if it's a 3, I'll do plus 10 because that's kind of the difference what I did when I was further down at 410 range. Let's see how he shoots this. Yeah, he didn't fly the rough. It's tough. It's definitely tough. Here we go. Alright, so 5.5. Let's do my minus 3. And then diagonal square. Should be right about there. Plus 20% is basically going to be 6. All right. Let's see. Am I in the top 3? Nope. Wow. Am I even in the top 10? How? So it roll glitches me, huh? That's just fantastic. So 3.5 backspin would have been. I nailed it. How many times? All right. Now this one I've talked about before. Like you want to put max topspin, get as close to it as possible. So even a great shot, you should still be okay. So I come here, max top, and just go up to it. Go straight in the hole, go through it, and then straight at it. Okay. Just like that. Because even a great shot, you'll still make it to the left or the right, but saved my eagle. 26 will should get me a top 10. I don't see anyone passing me. My minus 28 saved me. Not as many drops as I wanted. Could have easily been a minus 27 except for my mistake, which would have put me in the top 3. So, is what it is. I'll take a minus 26. It's clan points. So, puts me at 8. I'll take it for now. So, my tiebreaker is what? Yeah, see. But I don't get number 6. Let's see how many more people are playing. I don't think a lot more people are playing, to be honest. So you got this guy, minus 17. So what did he get? He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, so 12. He got a minus 15, so he might pass me. So that's one guy that could drop me to 9, but that's still top 10. And then this guy, no. These guys aren't even going to play. So, he's got the best shot. Everyone else is done, so we're looking at a top 10. So what's 9 get me? Get some Titans. Get some money. So, yeah. Not too bad. I'll definitely take it, but, you know, should have been in the top 3. Maybe even second place, but unfortunately we didn't get 2 extra drops like we did before. Didn't even make 1 albatross. So before I go, let me go ahead and show you the Albie that I hit twice but couldn't hit for some reason. Let's see. Yep. So the 3 wind. This was at 4. I hit this 411. So my 3 backspin. The diagonal. You can see the diagonal go down 2 rings or two squares, but still right at it, and then a 2-to-1 adjustment. So this will basically be 1.5 rings. Okay, 1.5. Locked in. And bounce, bounce, bingo. See, it went in the same way with 5.5. You just want to do plus 10%, so it would be 3 rings. So, yep, good times. So, again, if you like the stream, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I can get better scores for this stuff. But like I said, I do this live, and it is what it is. If you liked it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I'll be doing some more streams on these tournaments. You know, like I said, I just gotta keep my count low, my trophy count low, 170, which allows you to get in better brackets. You know, 77%, just kind of just playing for fun, get my clubs up. So, all right, that's all I got for you. You know, this is Cole Steady signing off. Good luck to you, and stay safe out there.